Now, dating apps actually make dating better because it's kind of like shopping at an online mall. You get to throw something back, you get to return a thing, you get to sit there and actually filter through who's coming at you with BS and who's actually being honest.
Anyway, dating apps. Dating apps.
Jesus Christ. Here we go.
I have made dating better.
Cap.
Okay, I've already heard some answers. Okay.
Mm-mm.
So, what says the panel? I'm gonna start with Christopher J. Since you already started,
Strongly disagree.
strongly disagree. Robbie,
Mm. Strongly agree.
oop, okay. Andrea,
I strongly disagree.
okay. Tawana,
Um, how do I? I don't know. I'm gonna go with my friend's experience and say disagree.
okay. All right, Robbie, you gonna have to fight back. You gonna have to fight back. We have our panel's opinion. Okay, so let's start off with Andrea. You said that you strongly disagree. Why?
It just made the dating apps made people not be personal. They playing games. It's just not like dating used to be. So it's more it's a more smoke and mirrors. They lying, not being honest, and so that's why I say I strongly disagree.
All right. Tawana, you say disagree.
I just kind of I agree with what Andrea just said to the point where like the catfish, those shows and things like that, that where people really aren't being true who they truly are, right? And sometimes you meet people and they look totally different from what you see and on the social media. So it's just so much horror stories that come with opening up to being able to date people in different states. I know sometimes you can get on an app, and if you're just in Florida for the weekend, you can date people in that, city. It's
Mm-hmm.
just it's opened up so many options. Yes, but is that better? No, because it can be dangerous. It can be a lot of things. So
Okay, Robbie, fight back.
Save me for the last. Let Christopher go.
Okay, Christopher, go for the
Women use filters. Niggas Google pickup lines to say to women. If y'all think dating apps is better, you out your rabbit ass mind. There's something goes for actually going meetings, generally meeting somebody in person and actually listening to them talk, and your response is based off of what they actually said. And this is coming from somebody who's a true introvert. The dating has made the dating pool just disgusting, and I hear it all the time. Especially the fact that y'all Google pickup lines. I wish y'all could fall off of a bridge. But Robbie, take it away.
Not I wish I
Robbie.
could fall off a bridge.
Fight back, Robbie.
Okay, so here's the thing. Back in the day, you used to date in your neighborhood, right? Which means you were super limited, which means there was only a couple of people potentially that met the parameters that you needed in order to have a happy, healthy, sustainable relationship. And as we've heard time and time again during this whole entire broadcast, everybody's unfaithful. They've been unfaithful for 30, 40, 50, 60, 150 million thousand years because
Oh
they
God.
weren't getting their needs met when they first started dating. Now, dating apps actually make dating better because it's kind of like shopping at an online mall. You get to throw something back, you get to return a thing, you get to sit there and actually filter through who's coming at you with BS and who's actually being honest. If you're not scary, then you're actually meeting people that you're interested in these online dating apps because they should be close enough, depending on how you set up your parameters and radiuses, to go and meet for a coffee date, to go and meet for lunch or dinner. The reality is we just live in a world where everybody's selfish and everybody's scary and nobody uses critical thinking. At this point in society, If you're a adult that's living and breathing and you don't know how to read a pickup line that somebody has searched Google to tell to you, then you're doing life wrong. You're not even adulting. You don't belong on a dating app. Dating apps are for people that know how to be shrewd, diligent, and determine and cipher out the jewels from the trash. Stop taking everybody so serious. Dating is supposed to be fun, flirty, quick, quick, quick. Move around.
Good. Now, let
So
me tell.
this
Hold
is
on, hold on, hold on.
hold on.
Let me tell you why that's a bunch of bull. She brought up online shopping. Ladies and gentlemen, let me defeat her example with a real life example, with a real life situation. I decided to go to Amazon and get some clothes because I went to DC a couple of weeks ago. Shout out to the DC Bag Chasers. I love y'all. Will be out there. I'll be back in DC next year. I decided to get some plaid shirts. Look for a plaid shirt that fits me or looks good on me. I chose what I want. I chose the size and whatever the case may be. This is why it's always good to go to the stores than do online. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a 2X. I can barely button the damn shirt across my fucking chest. So I said, you know what? That pissed me off. Let me get a bigger size. Where is that? 3X. Still biceps, too damn big. So I had to eventually settle for a 4X, and there's still some issues. It's always better to go to the store, go outside, and go try something on, see if it fits you. In the dating market, you go talk to people, you talk to them, you get to learn them, you get to learn yourself, and that way you ain't gotta worry about this online bullshit. Problem
Okay,
solved.
now let me defeat Christopher J's point. Now, when you
All
know
right, you're gonna
quality,
get
when you know,
hold on, Robbie. You're gonna get the last say on this because this is technically a speed round.
okay, we're gonna be speedy. We're gonna be speedy. When you know quality and you know how to shop, you get what the hell it is that you want, even in the online stores. Now, let me tell you something. I love Coach, right? I love Coach. So I didn't know which one I was gonna like more. I didn't know if I was gonna like the dark graphite or if I was gonna like the khaki and gold. So I bought both, right? Now
Uh-huh.
that I see them, I like them both. One can go back and one can stay. This is how you internet shop. You buy things that you like. You know where you want to go. When you're dating, same thing. You know what you like. You know
And
what
this
you
is how
don't
you
like.
contradict your point about monogamous being natural. I rest
No,
my case.
I
Thank
said
you.
one is going
Welcome.
back. I said one is going back. One is going back because I'm faithful to the khaki and the gold. The khaki and the gold is my friend. The graphite going back. Don't get it twisted.
See,
Now,
history always shows your brother to be right. That's okay. You know I still love you though.
now. Sure, you don't have to be monogamous until you pick one and you commit. You pick them. You can shop around.